late Friday, got a call from an email from the congressman's office that our project for $1.5 million for dredging of the 10-mile river made it through, and it was passed by the Congress and the Senate. And now I guess it's going to go to the President's desk for signature, and once that happens, we'll begin work on this project. So just like to thank everybody from Representative Scanlon, the Congressman, and the Town Council here for all of our work that we put into making this happen. So it's good news. We're starting to move forward on that project for the 10-mile river.
We just heard the good news. I know I sent you guys an email on it earlier in the week. $1.5 million. Congressman Auction Claus was able to secure for the town of North Attleboro. It said passed the House, passed the Senate. Is now sitting on Biden's desk. That was what was in his email to us. So that's exciting. I mean, we know that's a big, huge concern, a big project. It's on our list of strategic priorities. So this is a big deal, and it's again, it's part of what we've been doing as a council is trying to make sure that we're reaching out to our state and federal elected officials. Mr. Borg and the town is also part of that process, reaching out, talking to them. So it's a two-way street, and it's been good. I think it's been effective. We had Jake in here less than a year ago. We talked about that project, right, in particular. So it's good that he backed it up, right, and it's exciting. And I'll invite him back again probably in the next 3 months. It'll have been a year, so why not come back in and talk. Mr. Borg and I, at least Mr. Borg and I think Adam may be there, I'm not sure, are going to have a meeting next Thursday, 24th, with Congressman Auction Claus. And it's going to be about infrastructure priorities for the town of North Attleboro. When
we were working with the congressman and we were putting this together, we developed a list that had a couple of projects in it. We were looking at, we had 15 projects, but we knew that wasn't going to get supported, so we narrowed it down to the top 3. Number one was the 10-mile dredging, which we saw some support on. So, but I would tell you that the $1.5 million is going to make a huge difference. It's not going to do all the work, right? So there's an opportunity there to potentially ask the congressman to come back and look at it again for future funding cycles. The other project that we have that I would want to bring to your immediate attention and that we submitted was PFAS mitigation. This is one of the things that is very high on our list. It's number 2 right now on the list that I have for it, because even though it's not a general fund item, it is run by the Water Enterprise Fund here in town and through the Board of Public Works and through our Department of Public Works. It is a concern. PFAS, we've already secured a no interest loan with some debt forgiveness for the first $5 million, but PFAS is going to increase. I would encourage you to support and reaching out through us to the congressman on your own, that PFAS is one of the things that we're going to ask for support for, and I think that would be a very wise one.
They're funding water projects, like the ones that are making their way to actually getting funding or have to do with water infrastructure. As we saw, then we got 10-mile river dredging that actually got accepted. So I think it's logical to kind of put our eggs in that basket that's more likely to get accepted.
The level of expense necessary for PFAS, I think that should be top of our list. Make that our top priority, because that's going to be an expense that we have to pay no matter what. So if we can get assistance from the federal government, I think that would definitely help.